All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. You ready to transform those fitness dreams into a reality?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Today, we're talking about building the ultimate home gym.
Yes.
And we've got a fantastic roadmap thanks to Abhinav. You can find him at Mutant 1643.
Oh, yeah. He's great.
Yeah, and he's one of the masterminds behind FreeGym. Have you heard of this?
Oh, yeah. It's like the Khan Academy of Fitness, right?
Exactly. It's incredible. And what I love about his approach is he breaks it down into phases.
Yeah,
So you don't have to go out and buy thousands of dollars worth of equipment.
totally. It's
And-
super accessible that way.
Exactly. You can start small and then kind of grow your gym as your fitness journey progresses.
Exactly. Like you're building a gym, but you're also building yourself up at the same time.
I love that.
Yeah.
So let's start with phase one. Where do we begin?
So phase one is all about mastering those body weight basics.
Okay.
No fancy equipment required.
So like push-ups, squats, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Those foundational movements, pushing, pulling core work, you can build an incredible base just with your own body weight.
No excuses for skipping leg day then.
Well, no excuses.
Now I'm guessing there's at least one piece of equipment that Abhinav recommends even in this early stage.
You know, the pull-up bar.
It's a classic for a reason.
Absolutely.
Like it doesn't take up that much space.
Nope.
But it opens up a world of possibilities.
Yeah, pull-ups are fantastic for your back, your biceps, even your core.
Mhm.
And you can get really creative with grips and variations to target different muscle groups.
And Abhinav even suggests adding gymnastic rings to the mix.
Oh, yeah, the rings.
I've tried those. They're tough.
They look easy,
Yeah.
but they're a whole different ball game.
They're shaky.
Yeah, that instability, it forces your muscles to work harder to stabilize and control the movement.
So you're getting even more out of it.
Exactly. More bang for your buck.
Now, what about exercises like dips? I'm thinking you need parallel bars for that.
You're right, and Abhinav recommends equalizers for those.
Equalizers.
Yeah, they're like a smaller adjustable version of parallel bars.
Oh, okay.
You can use them for dips, inverted rows, a whole bunch of exercises.
So it's like another one of those space-saving, multifunctional pieces.
Exactly.
Perfect for a home gym.
Absolutely.
Now, before we get too carried away with the equipment, what about safety?
Oh, yeah.
Abhinav stresses that right from the beginning.
Absolutely. Safety first, always.
So what do we need?
Those interlocking mats, you know, the puzzle piece ones?
Yeah.
They protect your floor, they provide a bit of cushioning, which is great for, those times when you might lose your balance during a handstand push-up.
I don't know if I'm quite there yet with the handstand push-ups.
We'll get there.
Someday. What about ankle weights and resistance bands?
Oh, those are great little additions.
I-
Ankle weights add an extra challenge to your body weight routine, and resistance bands.
Yeah.
So versatile.
I've seen those. They're deceptively difficult.
They are. They're sneaky.
You're like, oh, this little band.
Right.
Can't be that hard.
Oh, it gets you. Yeah.
But in a good way.
And of course, no home gym would be complete without a jump rope.
Got to get that cardio in.
It's funny because when I think jump rope, I immediately think Rocky training montage.
It's inspiring.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a great workout.
It is. It's a fantastic cardio tool. And again, barely takes up any space.
Okay, so we've got our pulling our core work, even some cardio sprinkled in there. But what about those deeper core muscles?
Ah, you're thinking about the parallettes.
The what?
Parallettes?
Okay, I've never heard of those.
They look like mini parallel bars.
Okay.
And they're amazing for building core strength and stability.
Mhm.
You could do L-sits, tuck planches, all sorts of advanced exercises.
And those are things that I probably can't even fathom doing right now.
Not yet.
But maybe someday with enough practice.
Exactly.
It's a journey.
I'm adding those to my wish list.
There you go.
All right, so we've got our body weight basics covered,
We're off to a good start.
but I'm ready to level up.
Let's do it. Get ready to step into phase 2.
Phase 2. All right, I'm ready.
This is where we introduce free weights.
Oh, yeah. It's getting real now.
The real deal. It's time to feel that iron in your hands.
Okay, so when Abhinav talks about free weights in this phase, he mentions both kettlebells and dumbbells.
Yeah?
For someone who's new to this whole free weight thing, which one would you recommend starting with?
That's a great question. It really depends on what you're looking to get out of your training. You know what your goals are.
Okay.
Kettlebells are amazing for dynamic, full-body movements.
Okay.
Think kettlebell swings, snatches, even something called a Turkish get-up. It sounds intimidating, but it's a really cool exercise.
I've never even heard of that.
It's basically like a slow, controlled movement where you're using the kettlebell to counterbalance your body as you go from lying down to standing up.
Wow.
It's all about core strength, stability, coordination.
Okay, so it sounds like kettlebells are really good for like functional strength.
Absolutely.
And for people who are maybe looking for more of a challenge.
Yeah, you can get a great workout with kettlebells, but if you're more into those classic bodybuilding exercises,
Yeah.
your bicep curls, your tricep extensions, your shoulder presses,
Yeah.
then dumbbells might be a better fit.
Dumbbells make sense. They're like the go-to, right?
You are. It's hard to go wrong with dumbbells. They're super versatile.
You can do a lot with them. Now, Abhinav also mentions an adjustable bench in this phase. And as someone who's working with limited space, I've got to say that sounds like a brilliant idea.
Oh, yeah. Adjustable bench is key. It's like having multiple pieces of equipment in one.
It's like a transformer for your gym.
Exactly. You can adjust the angle to target different muscle groups.
Mhm.
You can do incline presses, decline presses, flat presses. You can even use it for rows and other exercises.
So we're talking like next level chest workouts.
Absolutely. You're going to have pecs of steel.
Okay, speaking of steel and heavy things,
Yeah.
what about protecting our floors? We're moving beyond body weight now. We're getting into some serious lifting.
Good point. Abhinav recommends adding rubber mats in this phase.
Makes sense.
Not just to protect your floor from drops, but also to create a dedicated training space.
It's like visually setting the stage.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this is where the magic happens.
I like that. So we've got our free weights, we've got our adjustable bench, we've got our rubber mats to keep everything nice and safe. What's next?
Are you ready for phase 3?
I think so.
This is where things get really exciting.
Okay, tell me more.
Phase 3 is all about compound movements.
Compound movements, I feel like those are the ones that really pack the punch.
They do. They're the heavy hitters of the strength training world.
Okay, so what are we talking about here?
Think squats, deadlifts, presses.
Those are some big lifts.
They are. But they're also some of the most effective exercises you can do for building overall strength and muscle mass.
And I'm guessing you need some specialized equipment for those.
You got it.
Yeah.
And the star of the show in phase 3 is the power rack.
The power rack, I mean, it sounds intimidating.
It's the king of the home gym.
Okay, I'm ready to be ruled by this king.
It's a game changer. It's
Yeah.
basically this sturdy steel frame.
Okay. With adjustable safety bars.
50 bars, what are those for?
So those are there to catch the barbell if you can't complete a rep.
Oh, okay, so it's like a spotter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're your backup. They're there to prevent any accidents, especially when you're lifting really heavy.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. Because I was going to say these big lifts, they sound a little scary.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
safety is paramount.
Absolutely. So we've got the power rack. What else do we need for these compound movements?
Well, you're going to need an Olympic barbell.
Yeah.
Those are longer and more durable than standard barbells. And of course, you'll need weight plates.
Of course.
Different sizes so you can adjust the weight as you get stronger.
It's all about progressive overload.
Exactly. And don't forget those J-cups.
J-cups, remind me what those are for again.
Those hold the barbell in place within the rack, so you can easily unrack it and re-rack it.
Okay, and what about those little clips I see people putting on the ends of the barbells?
Oh yeah, the barbell collars.
Yeah.
Super important. They prevent the weight plates from sliding off during a lift. Okay, that's good, because I could imagine those things are heavy.
Yeah, you don't want those coming loose mid-lift.
No, not at all. All right, so safety equipment checked off the list.
Check.
Abhinav also recommends investing in lifting shoes and a lifting belt in this phase. And I get the whole look in the part thing.
Yeah, there's something to be said for feeling good in your gear.
Absolutely. But in terms of practicality, what are the benefits for someone new to this kind of lifting?
So lifting shoes are great because they provide a stable base of support. They often have a slightly raised heel, which helps with squat form. And a lifting belt, when used correctly,
Yeah.
can help stabilize your core during heavy lifts, which protects your lower back from injury.
So it's like wearing armor into battle.
Exactly. You're all geared up and ready to go.
I love it. All right, so we've covered the power rack, the barbell, the plates, the shoes, the belt. Anything else we need for these compound movements?
You know, Abhinav mentions a dip belt in this section.
Oh, yeah, right, the dip belt.
Which is a great addition if you want to take your pull-ups and dips to the next level.
So you can add weight to those using the dip belt.
Exactly. It makes those exercises even more challenging.
So we're really building upon what we started with in phase 1.
That's the beauty of this phased approach.
It's all connected.
You're gradually building that solid foundation of strength and then adding layers of complexity.
Okay, I'm loving this roadmap so far.
Yeah.
Now, we've talked a lot about strength training, but what about cardio? We can't forget about cardio.
Of course not. Cardio is crucial. Abhinav dedicates an entire phase to it, actually, phase 4.
Phase 4, all right.
And he gives you a lot of options.
Okay, like what?
You've got your treadmills, your ellipticals, stationary bikes. He even mentions an assault bike.
Assault bike, that sounds intense.
It's a tough one. But for someone who's building out their dream home gym, are there any cardio options that you think work particularly well with the equipment we've already discussed?
You know, a rowing machine would have a fantastic addition.
Okay, a rowing machine.
Yeah, it's a fantastic full-body workout.
It is.
Engages both your upper and lower body.
Yeah.
It's low impact.
And it doesn't take up a ton of space.
Perfect for a home gym.
Exactly.
All right, so we've got our strength training, we've got our cardio covered. We're on to Phase 5, athletic and martial arts training. Now, this sounds like the fun part.
This is where you get to unleash your inner ninja.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
So what kind of equipment are we talking about in this phase?
Abhinav mentions everything from heavy bags and boxing gloves to agility ladders and cones.
The agility ladder. I
Yeah.
used to love those as a kid.
It's like you're back in gym class.
Exactly, except now it's like way cooler because my own home gym.
It's your own personal training ground.
I love it. And it's not just about like the physical challenge, right? It's also about challenging your coordination, your balance.
Absolutely. Agility training is amazing for that. It
Yeah.
improves your coordination, your balance, your reaction time.
It's like training your brain and your body at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. It's a win-win.
All right, so we've covered all 5 phases of Abhinav's incredible home gym blueprint.
It's a pretty epic roadmap.
It is.
Yeah.
And the best part is it's just a starting point.
Yeah, he even has a section for more ambitious people.
Of course he does.
You know, if you want to take it to the next level,
He's got you covered.
he's got you covered. Medicine balls, suspension trainers, trap bars.
The list goes on.
It does. Which I think is so inspiring because it shows that you can start small.
Yeah.
And as you get stronger, as your goals evolve, your home gym can evolve with you.
It's a journey.
It's a fitness journey and a home gym journey all in one.
I love that. And you know what I really appreciate about Abhinav's approach is that he doesn't just give you this information and then send you on your way.
No, he's super engaged with his followers.
Yeah, he encourages people to reach out to him in the comments if they have any questions.
He's created this awesome community
It's amazing.
where people can support each other, share their progress, learn from one another.
It's like a true fitness community.
It really is.
So there you have it, folks. The ultimate guide to building your dream home gym, courtesy of the amazing Abhinav.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. Now we want to hear from you. What piece of equipment are you most excited to add to your home gym?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Let us know. And until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.